So welcome to the TOA Tarot. Now we're gonna do this again. This time, a little bit of tipsy reading. It's okay though. They'll probably have a few evidence of me being a little bit out there. It's gonna be okay. They get over it. You get over that too. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, that's not so perfect. Oh, I can already feel it's gonna be a good one because I'm not ashamed, you know. I'm never ashamed. Nah. Shame, pride. Shame is the worst feeling. Shame, pride, fear, envy, jealousy, hate, anger. That's the lowest vibrations. Joy is the perfect one. Joy is the best vibration out there. It's about, we all come from love. But anyway, because we will have some fun today. We will have a lot of fun today. I revamped my deck as well. See, Spirit's talking to us, yeah. But I'm going to do this read my own way. What I really want to do. Right? Aries. You feeling me, Aries? Nah, I don't know if you guys are Aries. I gotta show you something. Hold on. This will not be visible in the community post in a while. For some, when enough time has spent by, you'll not be able to see my genius drawings. First we have the World card with the Devil card, Capricorn, right? Saturn energy, right? I made that Saturn thing myself, and I didn't use all the colors here. Not all of them are mine. I couldn't find the blue one when I made it, so it was already jammed out. But see my Libra card. That's awesome. That's the best one. It's the best one out there. But anyway. Ja. Jeg har ikke tid nu.
Okay, men det er fordi, du skal lige tisse sin kop på et tidspunkt.
Ja, men det kan vi ikke lige...
Bare kom, når du kan.
Ja, jeg sidder og laver en video, mand.
Det er helt gjort.
Ja, tak. Yeah, okay, so I have to do a piss test. Now you know that as well, guys. They can't just wait out here. They can't just wait for shit. They can't just wait 5 minutes until we are actually face to face and then say it to me. No, they have to remind you and shit and treat you like a kid. This deck has to be shuffled a lot of times before it's going to be done. So out here you have to keep your composure sometimes because it's really okay. But you will have the evidence of this now. See here, that's their fault. Look, I'm not supposed to have that, and it has to be shuffled a lot of times now, because I was making sure the right cards was in there. Last time, it shouldn't be. You have this evidence now, this doesn't matter. Unless you're one of the guys who work here, then in that case, I'm sorry, you have found it all now that you found this. Oh, it is recording, good. So this is my first real reading. Because I'm not ashamed. I know you guys can hang around me. I know I can hang around you and dispel all of the bullshit if you came with it. Let's use this tray. Always a good smell. ID wax, always great. You know what? Let's do it this way. So we have a little bit of evidence now. I should have treated this a little more like a stream. You guys can see the evidence of my connection to Jesus. Yeah. Is it even visible? It has to be visible, right? Kinda. You wanna know this? I found this fun thing here, which is an Egyptian key. And together it spells 2. But this one's much more awesome. I'd rather want them to come out and say, hey, it smells like cigarette in here, our alarms went off. Only 50 krona, that's pretty cheap. That's great, because the one I would have bought was not there today. So we're going to do this, and a card for Crinkles here, because he will choose that. Because this Egyptian key to the soul symbolizes a little bit what I'm going through. Also this card, so you learn a little bit about me. This will also be a community post that will be not able to be read once. It says it's mirrored, it's reflection right now, but it's supernatural stamina. Instant until end of turn, attack creature gets pushed plus 2.0 against when this creature dies within to the battlefield tapped under its owner control. You can see the Egyptian pyramid in the bottom right, because it's from our devastation. But this one is from Magic 25, so there will be 3 cards from all sets. And all of them, there will be a rare, uncommon, and common. This is the common one, but they don't have it in foil. Crinkles does, so I'll give it to him. All are not equal, neither in life nor after death. God's favorites will stand highest in eternity. So we're ready for doing a reading. This will be the reading for the Knight of Cups, by the way. I promise you that. But you can just see just how much I'm going through with how bent these cards are. This was actually to save a person. One moment, bro. It's like there's always an interruption to what the fuck I'm doing. We do it my way now. We are definitely doing it my way. How are you guys feeling today? Because I'm good. I've been out actually having fun with one of my friends. Even though I'm here. Now I have to, what was I about to talk about before that, bro? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll get to it. But the Knight of Cups er significator. Significator. Så vi har en significator. We have a significator here. And that's going to be the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the significator. And that doesn't mean tur as in dry, it means significator. And we're going to pull you a chakra card from the magic deck. It's not even a deck. If you get a land, you will get 2 cards. Like Goon Squad with the 2 cards. Shuffle. On the bottom of the deck, beautiful, beautiful card. Die Young. That's just the Scorpio energy of mine. You have the thriving rats cards. Okay, so there's definitely rats in your environment. We're gonna pick the Die Young card for aesthetics. Okay, this is gonna be a good read. You have these. Pick you an element. Yeah, okay, just wanted to pop out. On the bottom of the deck we have the diamond, with the worm, the gym shoe, bike, football, or soccer ball, skateboard, horse, and blobfish. And we have here red mushroom thing, crabs that pull each other down the bucket. So people think they can pull you down as crabs in the bucket. But your voice, your music, the music you making from your soul, that's not to be battled with. It's forced to be reckoned with. You can catch the fish with it, just as the Knight of Cups have caught that fish. You're a lone penguin, and you're a star, and you like the ocean, and you respect animals with the frog, because the frog symbolizes respect of animals. If you see the omen of a frog, then that means something good. That means care to animals, because a frog really cannot. A frog, you cannot pick up a frog because the salts in your skin will actually kill it. And if you just try to jump once out of your hand and you try to pick it up with your finger, it will break the leg. It will legitimately break its leg. So you have respect for animals, because a thriving frog, just like the thriving rats, the thriving frog is very, very good. So way with the Die Young card, we have spirit here. We have a spirit, the Kami of Transience, right? Yep. And we have my element showing you how the reading is going to be. Just put this as the background. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is old drawings. We have a new background here, Libra. That's my sign. That's my rising sign. In Vedic astrology, you know that already. We will have something to come over. Two of Pentacles reverse wanted to jump out. We're doing my Celtic cross version. Normally, when I do my Celtic cross, I'm actually picking the significator. We're picking the significator wrongly when I do it. Because I would just put the middle card first, the challenge, the past, present, future, and that's not how you do a Celtic cross, but this is my Celtic cross. And then we're putting up the significator. And it's not really how it's supposed to be read. Normally you take the significator before the other cards. You feeling me? Definitely do that. But this time, we do the same as the traditional way. But the real way to do it, or in my Celtic cross, I'm doing a little bit different. So, meaning I'll just figure out a card until a significator comes out, then pop it into the fucking reading at the significator position. But that doesn't matter, it's okay. So how are you feeling? This is a tipsy reading. Yeah, this is consecrated to fan 1-on-1. Yeah, bro. They say that to you because you're hot. And they're actually just trying to work it around and pretend that they're just being professional. But you know what's up. Nah, it's not. It's not that these fellas also feel that way. Some of them are just disrespectful. The sun wanted to power up. And don't worry, it was just downloads I got, yeah. Okay, I just got downloads. I don't have one-to-one thing in my YouTube. I cannot one-to-one. I wish I could. I wish I knew the function. But here in the past, we can't use that function yet. Or I can't. Now see here, lad. With the revamped deck, also your Divine Feminine, because this is the continuation from the first reading I did. But that might change, we will see about that. So, first and foremost, we figure out the Knight of Cups. I've completely revamped this deck. It's funnier to be around now than it was before. Because you know what? I had an extra 3 of Pentacle card in it before. That's what I was going to talk about. I had extra 3 of Pentacles card before, yeah? But that would still make the reading, because what I'm also saying to people sometimes is not about a new deck you have. It's not about, okay, this deck has least reversed in than I'm usually having and all that. That's part of the intuition. When you get a new deck, still what you're gonna figure out is gonna come up, popping up. If you only have 3 reversals in your deck and you read with half of them reversals, you can never know. But even though if you shuffle and you figure out, okay, when you look at it, whoa, there was only 3 reversals. Yeah, because Spirit told it to. And they're telling me, yeah, it's a new deck, it doesn't have so many reversals. Yeah, because Spirit told you to buy a new deck there, and then you make the reading and you did it, and that's part of intuition. So you can't really say, oh, but it's the least graphic than I wanted to, whatever you're gonna say. Because that's how it is. 78 archetypes. Half of them are the opposite of the reversal of what's gonna be. Kom så de hvide. It's my white card. Kom så the white. Come on the white. Kom så de hvide. It's a football term. That's why it's blue on yellow on blue on white, light blue on white. That's because it's AGF, the club team in my town. It's not something I don't like sports at all. I don't even know about who wins and who doesn't. The sun at the bottom, reversed. That still means joy. The sun reversed is the same as the sun upright, just much less of that joy, but still a positive yes card. But it's more in the illumination of things that people didn't want you to see energy. So the illumination about what town I'm from, Aarhus, and AGF, maybe, or the revelation that will come forth with this reading. Where's the Knight of Cups? That's the Page of Cups. That's not the right one. There you are. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this in a way that you can see it. Okay, no. I'm just gonna show you when it's all done. Before the clarifications. So you're the Knight of Cups, right? That's a good love offer. A love offer that is good to not turn down. Okay, and it's a Divine Feminine card, as well as we figured out last time that you were this is part 2 of the last reading, because I told you which significator I'm gonna choose and pick for you, whose reading this is. So it's part 2 of that. I told you about the spirit thing, about new cards, and see if it's going to be just what it is, and we figured out it was a 2. Last reading was a 2. Out of all the numerologic outcomes of results, numerologic results, we picked the Knight of Cups. Oh, we picked the 2 that was the basis of your spread last time. And this is going to be for all Knight of Cups. Everyone who picks this is timeless. Of course, indeed it is. Indeed it is. And we're God's favorites. You know, we have the Knight of Swords in the middle of the spread. That's main character energy. You know, here you have the significator before it, showing you that you're the one who will get the payout for the situation of love you have felt. This is a dollar bill, and this is the fishing rod with the fish on it that he's grabbing to sell. So he get the bill and he gives what's on his back and selling it. You also have a lot of structure in your environment. You have a lot of neighbors who are supporting you, or you will get to a place where a lot of neighbors are supporting you. There goes my so-called not soul tribe, this one, a new tribe, high tribe. This is the physiotherapist and all those and people who live here. They are here as well. Knight of Swords, you are a light worker because it's like a pole of light he's holding. You make other people light workers because you are a main character. You are a main character, and it's funny as I see it and point it towards you. My reflection points towards me too, because I'm indeed a Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords is the person who is most often this is the main character of all energies. This is the main character of the deck. Where you have the Queen of Swords, that's the best strategic in the deck, for example. Or you have the Knight Page. You have the Queen of Wands, for example, which is the clairvoyant of the deck. The King of Pentacles being the sugar daddy. The King of Cups being Arthur, King Arthur, right? You can read up on the Knights of the Round. That's King Arthur. That's the King of Cups, a person with much authority who can settle the most heinous disagreement down with just one quiet word or one quiet sentence. But Knight of Swords is the quick-moving character. It's the one who's been most often main character in all of your fantasy novels and all of your novels and all of your books and movies. It's almost always a Knight of Swords that we are following. And that's that's the first card we're picking. So you are the same person as this, which means we pick four significators in a way. When the fourth one comes, the fourth one instead of the third one this time. That's just how we're going to read today. The fourth one would be an environment. The third one would be a person in your immediate circle. And this here would be the things you are going through, going back and forth to. That's your. It's nothing about your south node. It's all about your north node. Is when you feel like it, you tap into the main character energy. When you think you need to move quick and save someone or do something for the better of the humanity. You're great at farming. You are a light worker. You make other people's light workers. You are a good battler when the two swords crashing towards each other. You are Hagalas, the rune Hagalas, which also describes Saturn and the world card. Hagalas is a negative root, but it's negative feminine forces of weather that you cannot control, a type of magic that is uncontrollable, but you have it in your life. So when people do you wrong, things will start happening to them because you are a very good person. You are a co-creator with the universe, with God, in some sense. Or definitely you will be honored. You will be honored by kings and probably God. Being the Knight of Swords. I'm in that energy as well. This is also, you can see the hero energy with the sun rising. Sun rising means hero. Archetypically, I told you about this. You also like to grow fruits. You both grow fruits and plants and make people grow into life instead of moving, degenerating into darkness and suffering. You're a very good person. Someone has been a good person here. Challenge position. So I'm doing this. Challenge position is a King of Cups. Now that is a person in your immediate circle. In this case, the person in the immediate circle of whoever this read is for is a little bit out there. But you can see the virtue signaling signs. You can also see this as a person who cares much about love. He has the heart and he's wearing his heart on his sleeve. The challenge you have is a person in the immediate circle who has his heart in his sleeve. He's not afraid to challenge people to a fun game. Not a dangerous game, a fun game. He also has work ethics. He also King Arthur. I told you about King Arthur. King Arthur's wife accidentally, I just saw a dragonfly. That means immortality. Will also resonate with the reading. You have some kind of immortality in your life. Perhaps you've been struck with this curse as well. Just like we are definitely some people who has, but Spirit has seen this, and you will not die young. You will know the truth with this Scorpio energy right here. Just as death means change. Death card is not about physical death, it's about change. Okay? And God has seen you do a very good job. God granted you the ability to be smitten by the Egyptian curse, as we are others who has. For him who smits people with it to be caught up to it, basically. Past, present, and future. We're gonna shuffle it before we're gonna do that. It's a good reading until now. And I'm kind of tipsy, as I was yesterday, but today's been a good day. We really had fun. We just sit there, talk about nothing and everything. After this reading, I'm gonna put on music and all that, to having a bit of fun. Just like I see, I have revamped all the cards. You could see it the same way it was before, but you may be able to see the glint on it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. So, past, present, future. You may not be able to see it as possible. Here, past, present, and future. Now the fourth court card came out, and that's your environment. Your environment is pertaining of so whoever I'm talking to right now is already in their soul tribe. Whoever I'm talking to right now is most likely readers themselves. That's great. You have in the middle position, your present position, the Empress. You are very sexy. You have Judgment reverse in the future. So there are people who will be able to see through something. I'm getting see through some readings and somehow come to either this is about this your future will hold people who are you will meet people who didn't deserve to get there, or you will meet people who are trying to still do the same bullshit they always did. I have this Judgment. This is upright card. So this is something going down the track, and this is something being blown. This is in the Archangel card, yeah. Gabriel card. This is Judgment card, and either people who you're still having to defend yourself against with your Queen of Wands environment. But you're too sexy to let it happen, though. And you're too motherly, and you're too good at making things grow. I'm getting finances. You're good at finances. Well, this is what I'm hearing from the source, not what's coming up in my reads. Because the Empress cards, even though it has 3 pentacles on it, doesn't mean that it's 3 of pentacles. It doesn't say at work dynamic. But it's reversed. I need to not forget that. Good. And you will have people who are still not been judged in your future. That's your immediate futures. What you're looking at. That's why haven't they still been found guilty? And indeed, some of them has. The worst of them has been found guilty. I've helped with this. Okay, you shouldn't worry about that, because the injustice and lack of judgment will come to a close. I'm promising you. I promise you. Let's see here. Hey, do you like my little brain guy? You have to see him. He's cute, right? I used to have a sheep. No. But I forgot it. But now I have this one. It's also good. I get my friend one in yellow. It's a little bit of... But see here. The lack of judgment will come to a close. The thing you will see in the future, that will be this thing here reversing. And I'm telling you, because you already have the best clairvoyant in the deck, the best love offer in the deck. You also have and that's a challenge. It could be in yourself. in your immediate in your environment as well, but it could also be your enemy. But that makes me happy. I'm not coming up as the King of Cups as much as I did in the beginning. It's come in this summer, when this summer started, I come up as in the readings as the King of Cups about 25 to half of the time. There was also a time where that's gone again. The King of Wands was prominent as what I come up as for 3 weeks, where it was sometimes him, sometimes me. But that's just the 3 weeks. It's not like that anymore. It's gone back to the Queen of Pentacles, because I am much more like the Queen of Pentacles than the King of Wands. King of Cups has sometimes had me reflective readings. See, now I did it again. Yeah, I played with your... Must have been fate. Oh baby, baby. The lens this person is, or you are looking through, King of Swords reversed. Oh, that's hopes and fears. Hopes and fears are here. That's not the, I told you wrong. Hopes and fears. You are fearing a corrupt official here. You're fearing that it will continue to be corrupt when looking back to your past. With the Queen of Wands, many of the readers tell you about who you are, something like that. She's in the past, and she's part of your not part of your immediate circle, but this is your environment. That's the Queen of. You're looking like you're afraid that you will have to leave your present soul tribe in the past, with the judgment in the future reversed, and that lack of judgment will keep you separated from your current soul tribe. With the readers you know about, maybe you're afraid of moving to a place where you can't reach them. Maybe you're afraid that something unjust and the King of Swords reversed will keep you from what you deserve to have. And that's not going to be the case, because you have the Knight of Cups upright. You are the King of Swords, and you are the King of. You are the Knight of Swords, and you are the best opportunity in love one can get. Even those who have rejected you will actually feel dumb because of it. Hold on a minute, and you also have as the challenge. She's not even she the King of Swords. She will not even be your challenge right now. But this is what you worry about. You worry that the King of Cups upright would be a person in your that will come to through one of the lack of judgment people, and will behave as a King of Cups, and you can see through them. And you should just tell the truth. Tell the truth is the best thing you can do about it, because it is something of a poor judgment. As I said, they really do have poor judgment. Even being in your same past, present, future, you have the judgment and the Queen of Wands with the clairvoyant abilities. You will even be afraid that your clairvoyance will be doing something wrong and judging something while being ill-informed. But I'm telling you, we already are in the midst of busting the worst energies out there. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, I've handled this. And that's good, right? The lens you're looking through, Wheel of Fortune reversed. An unexpected chain of bad events, unlucky events that's happening. This is the reverse version where I have it upright, right? This is the unexpected turn of bad luck. That's why you are looking at it this way. It's because you have been ill-informed. You have been dropping your jaw, dropping your things in your hands. So things actually, you have said things that got handled wrongly. If something you said will have been taken to heart the wrong way, and you are afraid that that's going to keep happening, and you are miserable right now. You feel miserable. I'm telling you, you're not. You're the main energy here. You're the main character. You are great in bed. You are great at analytics, and you have the best queen on your side. Okay, this is you also, because an environment makes the character as well. I'm not right. Outcome. Page of Swords reversed. I'm getting this will actually be what's been happening to you. That will actually be what you're gonna do to other people. You will be in an environment where you can safely judge people that's been wrongdoing you in the wrong way. Okay? Because that's been the energy. That's the Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed is what's been happening to most of us right now. If we are in the same collective energy. That's been happening to us. When we're gonna clarify from the end to the beginning this time, right? This is a fun reading because it just shows me that you are able to gossip as much as they did to you. You will have to make them pay back so you can do that to them. Is that not great? Tell me that isn't great. It's great. Because that means they have poured so much bad karma into the universe that the whole universe have heard these thoughts, and they are mad at them. We know who's been in on this. We know who's been in on this. Don't tell me you don't know who your culprits are. Likely they stem from the same kind of source that stems from the enemies I have too. It is also my reading. It's all of our readings because we are in the same. I'm also, that's why the Knight of Swords come out in the first card, because it's also my reading, and I always come up with the Knight of Swords. People don't understand this, that I know I'm the Knight of Swords and the Magician and the Hierophant, but Hierophant is not a court card, but the Magician and the Knight of Swords are. Also the Hermit. The Hermit is also a card that I'm picking for myself right now, because I'm guided to. God is proud of me for being a Knight of Swords Emperor. That's what he likes about me. That doesn't mean it's more prominent in my chart or anything, or in my reads. But what I have in me that reflects these things is what God is proud of. I got that in a read. That's what I got in a reading before starting reading tarot on YouTube. Which is half a year ago. I've read for 11 years, and I was being guided two times actually to be a Knight of Swords Hermit, a lone wolf main character type, a savior, being all by himself, and that's, if you've been reading, probably go to Astrea's reading, see what she has read in the cards recently, something about being alone. Also, Psych Investigator, something about being alone that I have done all by myself, been able to help a lot of people actually. But what's really funny about this is I'm not alone. I'm getting help from my YouTube content creators. I'm getting help by the divine. I'm getting help by Source, by God, by Jesus, by the Holy Spirit. Never throw your life away, or your light away, collective. And what I mean by that is, do what you know is best. If you know something is right to do, but it doesn't feel right in you, don't do it. Don't do something you don't feel is right. Always be willing to break a rule if it's not always, but it's something you feel is right for everyone. It doesn't matter. Some rules are too stupid to be even out there. And that's indeed real. That's real. That's one of the realest things you can hear me say. We're gonna clarify. Isn't it a good reading? Yeah. I knew it was gonna be good. Tipsy reading. I wanted to make it yesterday, but I got caught up in conversations and dibble dabble and all that shit. It was pretty fun. Chariot and the Four of Pentacles reversed on the bottom. So that's because that's something about the reading has been because of you moving forward without holding your stuff, without having to leave stuff behind to move forward. you didn't have a problem with letting go to go through the towers as the chariot and really make yourself a name. Really begin to make a name for yourself. Really getting to be noticed out there with the Knight of Swords as the first card in the spread. Yeah, and we have the Magician and the Sun, who are divine masculine. We're definitely a divine masculine. So we have part 1 and 2 of these spreads. It's a little bit of the same reading, but not entirely. But that's just how I'm gonna categorize them. And here is definitely your divine masculine element coming into form, being manifested into fruition. You being courageous, just like you listening to my recent spread, and taking my advice with the strength reversed in the present position to become the star in the future position. You know, even if you're a divine feminine, it could be vice versa, and that's the truth. So, my message for the divine feminine and divine masculine, my clarifications for divine masculine and feminine, Helion, Holy Spirit. My clarifications for the Knight of Cups, which could be a man or a female, possibly a female, but very likely male too, with the Magician and the Sun. So we have page of clarifying the page of wands, page of swords reversed, with the good news from the page of wands, which confirmed what I told you about what was in the outcome square. The lens you're looking through, Ace of Wands reversed, something being burnout, yeah. Lens you're looking through with you've been burned out by the bad luck you have. You're afraid that the sad King of Swords reversed, that something with the Five of Cups reversed, that the guy who was partying, that actually. The King of Swords reversed, being clarified by the the Five of Cups reversed, will show me at least that this is because of because you're afraid that this party person will go out and lose his party and ignore the love he still has, or if it was upright, lose the love, but the party is still there. Here it is the party that's been lost, and the love is still there, and ignoring that you still have love. And you are afraid that the official that's corrupt will go home to his wife and be so burned out by it that he actually doesn't see that. You are afraid that a person who is a King of Swords reversed and corrupt official will get home and be the type to not care about the love his wife gives him and go back to work in the same energy and still be corrupt, right? But that's not gonna happen. Ace of Cups in your future. In the present, the Chariot, because you have great moving forward energy. You are great analytic. You are great at all of it. You are a great main character. You are the hero. With the Chariot in the present position, with the Empress clarifying the Chariot, again giving up to a 1, which is an Ace, which is a divine masculine. 2 of Swords reversed with the Queen of Wands. So something happening with the clairvoyance being very quick, clairvoyance being a little bit quick to take up and making you a little bit afraid, but because this is your environment. But your environment would be the best you have. You have the best queen in the deck, confirming that. You are clarified by the Four of Pentacles reversed. So letting a little bit go of your Knight of Cups cycle, so you can go more into the main character cycle. That's also because of my read. Your challenge position, Queen of Pentacles, upright. Another person stepping into your spread. A Queen of Pentacles, that could be a little bit of a problem. And you being clarified with the truth. So, Knight of Swords holding the ultimate weapon. Okay, but that's what I'm gonna have to for today. We're gonna find one more thing here. We're gonna find one more symbolism, and then it's a deal. Just wanted to provide. You want to go on vacation. You want to spread your wings as the dragon you are. You're a little bit of a lone wolf with the cat. Yeah, and you like to just go on vacation, kick the ball with the flip flops, eat your ice cream, go biking. You want to take a trip, take a vacation somewhere. You are guided to, and you're a little bit of sporty, but don't sit there at home watching sports. That's not gonna be so fun as it is to go out there and explore with the flip flops, the car, the sun being out, because you are an ace. Definitely you're an ace. Ace wins. This is my read. This is my read. This is my read too. Okay. Yeah. You listen to music a little bit more. Go to forests. Go to the beach. Respect your guests with the spiders. Don't kill spider. It's the worst thing you can do. Go on that vacation. Be a lone penguin. Keep being great to animals. Okay? Want more? Yeah, definitely you go to the beach soon and we'll have a great time. But that's what I have for you today, man. Fan, whatever what I was about to say there. You take care out there. God bless.